Spider-Man 3, in my opinion, is the worst Spider-Man film ever. With a badly written story, too many damn plot lines in the film, too many scenes I had a problem with, and just an awful movie altogether. This is definitely a horrible movie. There's a hashtag that's on the movie poster of this film, and that is the greatest battle lies within. And that's certainly true. The greatest battle does lie within of this mess of a film. Seriously, this damn movie has too many problems. The first thing is introducing the black suit. Now, I honestly thought that could have been saved for a different film. And I kind of felt like it ruins the whole tone of the movie. I mean, originally, Sam Raimi didn't even want the black suit or Venom in his film, but Sony had forced him to put him in his movie, and it suffered because of that. Another thing I have a problem with, too many damn villains. There are 3 villains in this movie: Sandman, Venom, and New Goblin. One doesn't even show up to end the movie, and that's Venom. New Goblin being an afterthought. But Sandman was something interesting. I kind of actually liked this character. Some of his scenes were visually beautiful, to say the least. And that's kind of sad. This movie's overstuffed. Well, not just too many villains, but also too many damn subplots. One of those main subplots is the real killer of the film that ends up turning to be Sandman. Now, talk about slap in the face. They took what was a great storyline in the first movie and they turned it upside down, making Sandman the killer, all by damn accident. This movie is a mess of a film, and I'll be happy to never watch it ever again. Some more problems I had with this film. Topher Grace plays Eddie Brock in this film. Topher Grace, the guy from That 70s Show, plays Venom in this movie. I couldn't even think of a worse casting choice for this role here. He looks nothing like Eddie Brock from the comics. What I mean by that, he's not all buff and big like he's supposed to be. They give Venom virtually no character. Venom is just a alien symbiote or whatever. Has no character to him whatsoever. It really serves no purpose to the plot. Like I said, Sam Raimi didn't want Venom in his movie, but unfortunately Sony forced him to do it, put Venom in his film, and it suffered because of it. Now, I'm not bagging on this all the way. There are some good spots in this movie, like the action scenes are pretty good, and the musical score is good as well. Oh, another thing, Bryce Dallas Howard plays Gwen Stacy. She was completely unnecessary for this film. If you were to take her out this movie, then it would not affect this film at all. That's how unimportant her character is. She virtually has no real reason being in this film whatsoever. They just destroyed this film. Too many damn subplots, villains, and it leaves a mess of the film at the end of the day. This movie is terrible. I can't believe that Sony just messed it up. But that's what happened, unfortunately. Alright, I'm giving this movie a 5 out of 10. Now, if the action scenes weren't good as they were and the musical score, like I talked about, then I would give this movie a lower score, obviously. But as much of a trash film this film became, it's not the worst superhero film I've ever seen. In fact, I would put this movie over Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, a movie that also came out that year. And it was, well, let's just say this movie had a lot going for it, and they just dropped the ball completely. Bad writing, too many villains, and just subplots all over the damn place. If I have to say one good note other than 2 things I mentioned before, is that at least certain people in this movie did a good job for what they had. James Franco was an interesting villain until they dropped the ball with that as well, giving him amnesia. And his character suffered because of that. Anyway, this movie is trash. It ruined what could have been a great trilogy for Sam Raimi. And it led to cancellation of Spider-Man 4 and the ultimate reboot just 5 years later, the Amazing Spider-Man reboot. I have to say, as a whole film, Spider-Man 3 is not worst film ever, like I said a second ago, but it's definitely bad. And that's my review of Spider-Man 3. Leave a comment section below, let me know what you think about this movie. Do you agree it's the worst Spider-Man film of all time? Or do you think The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the worst film? You know, originally, when you compare this movie to Amazing Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2 does a few more things better, I would like to say, but not by much, to say the least. I really have to say, I don't know why people think Amazing Spider-Man 2 is a better movie, but anyway, I'll get into that when that review comes up. But as far as the Sam Raimi trilogy is concerned, I enjoyed the first two films immensely. I despise the third film a whole lot, and it ruined, like I said before, what could have been a great trilogy. Alright, up next, I'm going to be reviewing The Amazing Spider-Man. And I have a lot of good things to say about that film, and I completely regard that movie being a good Spider-Man movie, even all these years later. Anyway, that's coming up in my next review. Alright, this is Slim God 172 saying, peace out.